It is good. It is good. Words that God said just before evening. Then it was evening, and now God has gifted us this whole wide world, me, you, them, they, all of us, with a brand new day. Just a little more time. Just a little more time. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne, Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt McCain Cash. This morning, the 18th chapter of Matthew, verses 1 through 9. The greatest in the kingdom of heaven. At that time, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" He called a little child and had him stand among them. And he said, "I tell you the truth, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoever welcomes a little child like this in my name welcomes me. But if anyone causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him to have a large millstone hung around his neck and to be drowned in the depths of the sea." Woe to the world because of the things that cause people to sin. Such things must come, but woe to the man through whom they come. If your hand or your foot causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life maimed or crippled than to have 2 hands, 2 feet, and be thrown into eternal fire. And if your eye causes you to sin, gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life with one eye than to have 2 eyes and be thrown into the fire of hell. Let's see what pops out this morning. The greatest in the kingdom of heaven. You better watch out. You better watch out. It's embraced right here within the palms of my prayers. You better watch out, because he's making a list and he's checking it twice. And I ain't talking about Santa Claus. I ain't talking about Santa Claus. You know, a Baltimore congressman who passed away in 2019, I think, Elijah Cummings, made this statement, and I'll paraphrase. We do what we do for generations that we will never see. For generations that we will never see. So if we are not good and we do not do for our children, sounds to me like that's a big sin. So somebody other than Santa Claus is watching and making a list. So, oh God, embraced within my prayers on this day, all day long, our children, they are all our children. They are all our children. And we do want to hear you say just before evening, It is good. So we care for our children using the gifts that God has given us, the gift of this day and the gifts that He puts into our hands and our hearts and our head, our children. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine Williams, Foster Hall, Harvey Brown, Fontaine, Turner, Hill, Holt, McCain, Cash. Generations, generations yet unborn.